We had to set up in the rain. We had to do a quick setup before it started pouring. It was sprinkling when we got here. Drove in a downpour to get here. Had just enough time to set up before it started again, but it finally tapered off. We knew we were getting in this. We knew that today and the next few days are high chances of thunderstorms and rain, so we're dealing with it. Take the good and the bad. Brainard Lake is good anytime. Cold, hot, warm, spring, summer, fall, winter, whatever. So we're doing our usual evening walk through the campground after we had dinner. And we're just going to go back and chill. Get up tomorrow and maybe do some more walking and exploring. Who knows? This is all about relaxing weekend. Hi. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't cold. We're probably headed for the 40s or high 30s tonight. Time to bundle up. You ready to bundle up, Lainey? It's gonna be cold tonight. Maybe some Yahtzee. And get your mom to play Yahtzee with me. Let's go bundle up. So that's Pawnee Campground right there. Right next to it is Brainard Lake. And there are all kinds of trails that go outside of there. Long Lake is a great one. Lake Isabel Glacier. Come back over here, you have the Niwot Ridge. Come back to the campground, you have Mount Audubon. It's a nice 13er. Come back to the campground, you have Mitchell, Blue. Come back to the campground, you even have the Pawnee Buchanan Loop. Goes way up and over. That's a nice day, 2-day trip. Yo, there's so many trails. Four moose, four meese, four mooses. I can never get a straight answer. And now the Yahtzee. Not. It was worth a shot. That just represents my tears.
Yay.
Yeah, okay, well, see, we're back to this again. Yes, congratulations on your Yahtzee. However, meese, moose, mooses. Somebody please come forward.
Hey, as long as I have 5, I don't care. Call it whatever you want.
All right.
6. Ugh.
It's another small straight.
But I need large.
But you've rolled 10 small straights and 10 full houses.
But I need large.
Okay, well.
I might go with 3s.
I would, personally.
All right.
Another full house. See? You're really doing good.
I thought for sure I almost had a Yahtzee. Like, oh.
Yeah. Maybe it'll just keep raining all night. We can drift off to the pitter patter. Although, I see dog ears in the middle of the bed. I don't think there's room for us. Guys, where do we get to sleep?
Do I get my coat or I keep wearing Daddy's coat?
Huh. I think you guys are comfortable and we're going to get kicked to the curb. That's the sound of cozy. Ooh, good morning. It is cold. We need coffee. It's a nice thing about Brainard. If you're camping here, you get up early before anybody's here. It's just a short walk over to Brainard Lake from the campground. And of course you can hike further up into the mountains if you want. Just for a quick morning stroll to get the blood flowing again. This is really a great place to come. Seems like you did okay last night to me. That's some puppies. We might have to get some breakfast going here. Heading out to the Little Raven Trail, I believe it's called. If you can imagine, there's one trail we've never been on here. So we're gonna go see what it's like. I would suspect a walk in the woods, and I believe it goes up to a little reservoir. We've never been up there either. So we'll see what this is. Little Raven. All right. So into the deep, dark woods we go. Boy, the temperature just dropped about 10 degrees. Wow. I thought this used to just be a social trail for moose, because, well, there's a moose track there.
That's what I see mainly. You know, you get this guy moose.
All we've ever seen over here are moose.
Which one's which?
It doesn't say. When in doubt, go right. Is that a rule? It'd be nice to have a sign there. Yeah, we're just walking. Little Raven Trail. So here's your history lesson. Chief Little Raven. Now it makes sense. Onward. It's definitely one thing we'll always say. The amount of rain and snow this area gets is amazing. It could be bone dry everywhere, but it'll snow and rain here. Which equates to, obviously, a very healthy forest. Oh, what a fun trail. It's just green and lush, and tell you what, the smell of pine is very strong. Ooh, hello, son. a left-hand reservoir outlet stream. And there you have it, the conclusion of the Little Raven. And just up the road should be left-hand reservoir. Left-hand reservoir. It's a quarter mile from the trail up to the reservoir, quarter mile back. 2 mile trail from Brainard, 2 mile trail back to Brainard. That's a good little 5 mile trail. Let's scratch another one off the list. I get the feeling we've hit just about every trail in the Brainard Lake area now. I have to go look at a map. I'm pretty sure we have. Hi, Mia. And Lainey. You guys did it. You hiked all the way.
It was tough, Daddy.
I bet it was tough on you guys. Almost back. Time for lunch.
Oh, yay.
Well, now we know why the moose take this trail. It's nice and pleasant. Welcome back to Brainard. Go connect up with the Brainard Lake Trail, cut across the middle, and back to camp. So I was saying 5 miles earlier.
Yeah.
It's 4 miles for Little Raven,
Mm-hmm.
a half a mile up to Left-Hand Reservoir and back. The other half a mile is the quarter mile here. We got to walk back to the campground. There's a sun up there somewhere. That's a good thing we got back when we did. Here comes the rain. But, working up an appetite, how about breakfast burritos for lunch, almost dinner? And after a nice evening meal and just kind of watching the weather, it was becoming quickly obvious that another storm front was moving in, and we had little time. So we sat there and had our dinner or late lunch, and we kind of talked about it, you know, paying for another night was already there, and it was either, hey, you know, eat our dinner and go to bed and let it rain all night long, and then in the morning, and then pack up really wet, because it was supposed to rain all night long and in the morning. Or we could, you know, sit in the little window of opportunity we were currently having, which, you know, the rain had finally stopped after we ate, and we sat there for a while and talked about it and just, hey, you know what, it's not raining right now. It's going to start raining again, but if we act quickly enough, we can pack up now and kind of dry things off a little bit versus in the morning when everything's just going to be saturated. And if we pack up now, and, you know, we left around 5-6 o'clock, that would actually work better than staying all night and just getting up and being really miserable the next morning when everything's just saturated and it was going to be really cold overnight. So we decided to go ahead and pack up, you know, and skip staying the last night. But as you can see, the rest of this video is going to be the drive home, and you can see how the weather quickly changed on us, and it just started dumping. The clouds were just coming down over the peaks fast. It got real foggy, and the rain came in, and the temps went down. And, well, you can imagine if it did that all night, everything would have been much worse the next day to pack up. So we made the right decision. It was a good call, and it was another great trip. So enjoy the rest of the video as we drive home in the rain.
Bye.